Minaj is not letting her foot off of Jay-Z's neck, as she posted an AI-generated video of who she's calling Lace Z on X, and is using these posts to promote her upcoming album. Nicki posted this AI-generated photo of Jay-Z in a pink bob wig with a queen chain on, and captioned it, "I am your karma." It didn't stop there though, as Nicki followed up with an AI-generated video of Jay-Z, which featured AI Hove in various of looks, not only in the pink look, but also wearing a bikini and switching between a bust-down middle part green and pink wig. AI Jay-Z dances and throws money as I'm Every Woman by Chaka Khan plays in the—
Is Nicki Minaj the next Britney? Disturbing conservatorship claims and dangerous signs. You guys, the parallels are getting too stark to ignore. We just watched Britney Spears fight for her life, for her freedom, for over a decade, and now it feels like we're watching the same movie play out with a different lead. The blueprints are being pulled out, the playbook is being executed, and it's all happening right in front of us on social media. This isn't just gossip anymore. This is a pattern, and patterns don't lie. Let's start with the source of all this, because it's crucial. All this talk about a conservatorship for Nicki Minaj, these alleged diagnoses, they didn't come from a medical report or a court filing. They started, as they often do, in the messy world of gossip blogs, specifically with Tasha K. Now, whether you believe her or not is beside the point. The point is that the seed was planted. Tasha K went on a live stream and claimed that doctors were attempting to diagnose Nicki with schizophrenia. Schizophrenia, a heavy, life-altering label. She said the goal was a conservatorship. And the internet, of course, exploded. But then, as soon as the backlash hit, the backtrack began. Suddenly, it wasn't schizophrenia. It was a Wendy Williams kind of situation. She started talking about Kanye West and a 5150 hold for being bipolar.
Minaj is not letting her foot off of Jay-Z's neck, as she posted an AI-generated video of who she's calling Lace Z on X, and is using these posts to promote her upcoming album. Nicki posted this AI-generated photo of Jay-Z in a pink bob wig with a queen chain on, and captioned it, "I am your karma." It didn't stop there though, as Nicki followed up with an AI-generated video of Jay-Z, which featured AI Hove in various of looks, not only in the pink look, but also wearing a bikini and switching between a bust-down middle part green and pink wig. AI Jay-Z dances and throws money as I'm Every Woman by Chaka Khan plays in the—
She connected it to a systematic takedown, an industry machine that kicks in when an artist becomes inconvenient, when they start talking about things they shouldn't be talking about. And let's be clear, for Nicki, all of this intensified after she tweeted about that damn COVID vaccine. Everything allegedly started after that. But then, the plot thickened in a way you can't make up. Cardi B, of all people, entered the chat. And she didn't just hint at things. She went nuclear on Twitter. She wrote, and I'm quoting directly, "Quiet as kept the truth. You've been diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar for 9 years. And you are heavy on drugs like Coca-Cola, Percocet, Xanax. You don't listen to nobody around you. The only person that have the power is Kenneth Petty." Let that sink in. This isn't a random blogger anymore. This is a peer, a rival, making specific, damning, and public claims about mental health diagnoses and substance use. And she directly points the finger at Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty. Cardi even accused him of using Nicki's credit cards. Now, is this a malicious attack from a longtime rival?
Doctors, diagnosed them with certain things. Kanye West. I mean, it's even happening to Desiree Perez's daughter, Demery, how she had certain doctors pinned aside to try to 5150 her daughter and put her into a conservatorship, according to her daughter. And so this is not something that is like a conspiracy theory. This shit actually happens. But if they're able to separate Nicki and Kenny, that makes Nicki vulnerable because your husband is your...
Or is it a brutal, messy, public intervention? The line is so blurred it's almost invisible, and this is where Nicki's own social media rants become critical evidence. Because she has been on a rampage for months, talking about people stealing from her. She claimed she filed a police report because someone was stealing from her, writing, "A couple of them have been doing it for years. Filed the first report a couple weeks ago. They're all going to jail." She said one of the credit card thieves had been tracking her moves with a tracking device that led right to his own cell phone number. She said, "You can't make this up." But this is the central question, the one that divides everyone watching this unfold. Is this the justified anger of a woman reclaiming her finances from leeches? Or are these the paranoid, scattered accusations of someone in the midst of a mental health crisis? The Twitter rants, they need to stop because they're fueling both narratives simultaneously. And the fallout has been instant and messy. Look at her friend, Ra Ali. After Nicki made accusations about $25,000 being spent on her Amex, Ra Ali broke her silence with an emotional letter on X. She called Nicki out for turning on her, writing, "Throughout the duration of our friendship, I've been nothing but loyal and genuine," but then ended it with, "Get offline and seek help. Reclaim your peace, your time, your crown. Seek help." Those two words are a weapon in the world of celebrity. They are the justification, the public reasoning that gets used to say, "See?" Even her closest friends are worried. And Tasha K, never one to miss a beat, added another layer, claiming that Nicki's former assistant had leaked her private Apple ID and financial details to Ra Ali. It's a circus of accusations, a hurricane of he said, she said, and at the center of it all is Nicki, and her money, and her freedom. This is the part that should send chills down your spine, because we've seen this before. We saw it with Britney. The narrative starts small, she's being erratic. Then it grows, her friends are concerned. Then the legal terms get introduced, 5,150 hold, conservatorship. It's a slow, creeping takeover. And who stands to benefit? Well, if Nicki were to be placed under a conservatorship, who would be in control? It wouldn't be her. It would be a court-appointed person, or perhaps someone close to her. And that brings us right back to Kenneth Petty, the man Cardi B directly accused. The man who, in this hypothetical nightmare scenario, could potentially end up with immense control over Nicki's estate. It's a terrifying thought. And let's talk about the industry players. There's a reason why Jay-Z's name keeps getting brought into this. You guys remember how quickly he distanced himself from the Diddy case? How he doesn't like to be publicly embarrassed or tied to drama? Nicki has been feuding with Cardi, who is closely tied to Beyoncé and Jay-Z's camp. Nicki has been creating and posting these bizarre AI images and graphics of Jay-Z on her social media. It's unsettling. And in an industry built on alliances and power, making an enemy of someone like Jay-Z is a dangerous game. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going after her in some way, and we're not seeing anything happen legally. So what other way could he go after her? By supporting a narrative? By not stopping one? In the shadows, that's how this game is played. This is the point where it hits you that most of us, regular people, we don't have a legal army behind us. When powerful forces come for you, you need your own cavalry. It's like why Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury firm. They are built to fight for regular people, not corporations. With over 1,000 attorneys, they understand that when you're up against an insurance company or a massive entity, they will try to pay you as little as possible. You need someone who isn't afraid of a fight. I was reading about a case in Florida where a client was offered a mere $350,000 by an insurance company. Morgan & Morgan stepped in and got them $12 million. Now, results don't guarantee a similar outcome, but it shows you what a dedicated legal team can do. You don't have to deal with piles of paperwork, and you don't pay anything up front. The fee is free unless they win. If you ever find yourself injured and facing a Goliath, you can even start a claim right now by scanning the QR code on the screen. It's fast, simple, and it could change everything. Because having that kind of backup is the difference between being steamrolled and getting justice. And justice is exactly what's at the heart of the Britney Spears parallel. Because while we're speculating about Nicki's future, Britney is living in the aftermath of her own conservatorship nightmare. She's free, technically, but is she okay? The signs are beyond disturbing. She deleted her Instagram, her only lifeline to the world, after posting a series of cryptic videos. In some of her final posts, you could see bruises all down her arms. She had bandages on her fingers. She claimed she fell down the stairs, but it didn't add up. It never adds up. She spoke about suffering brain damage. She revealed traumatic details about being locked in a facility for 4 months, drugged on lithium, bedbound, while they, her own family, continued to profit from the Britney brand. She wrote, "Be loved unconditionally with a naive heart like mine, always being threatened or made to believe I'm the bad one as they profit off my pain." It's a cry from the depths of her soul. And the spiraling continues. She was recently spotted stuck outside the gate of her own home for 20 minutes, repeatedly keying in the code, the gate not opening. Was it a malfunction, or did she forget? A witness said her friend eventually just drove away, leaving Britney there, alone, struggling to get into her own house. This after reports of her driving erratically, nearly backing into a friend. It's all happening. She's spiraling, and it's heartbreaking. Kevin Federline's memoir, Dragging Up All That Past Trauma, has clearly put her in a tailspin, reopening old wounds. I really do worry about her. I am sending prayers her way because I feel like she needs it. Madonna needs to call her. Selena Gomez needs to call her. Someone needs to reach out. Because with her Instagram gone, we have no window into her world anymore. We're just seeing these terrifying glimpses from the outside, and it feels like we're watching a tragedy in slow motion. So we have to ask ourselves, is Nicki Minaj the next Britney Spears? Are we watching the same system, the same machine, gear up to consume another iconic woman? The signs are all there. The leaked diagnoses, the concerned friends, the financial accusations, the erratic social media behavior, the powerful industry figures lurking in the background. It's the same blueprint. The question is, will we, the public, let it happen again? Will we be complicit in believing the narrative? Or will we learn from Britney's fight and question everything? The freedom of one of the greatest rappers of all time could literally depend on it. You know, after all that heavy stuff, I got a package today that just brought a little smile to my face, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I have a P.O. box listed below, and I love seeing what you create. This one was pink, so I was like, you know what? Let's keep it on brand. It's from The Tote Fairy. Thank you so much to whoever sent this. Let's see what's inside. Okay, first, this is so creative. It's a little branded credit card for their store. Cute. And some stickers that say Sloan and Let's Get Into It. I love these, definitely going on my laptop. And oh my gosh, look at this. It's a tote bag with my banner on it. Sloan, Hook, Let's Get Into It. This is amazing. I always put my laptop in a tote bag when I go to film the Poppity podcast with Spill Sesh, so I am going to use this all the time. And look, it says Hollywood Magazine, Trending Podcast, Sloan. Wow, thank you so much to the Tote Fairy. I wish I knew who to thank specifically, but I truly appreciate it. It's these little things that remind me of this amazing community we've built. Thank you guys so much for watching this deep dive. I know it was a heavy one, but it's a conversation we need to keep having. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is history repeating itself? And what can we do to stop it? I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.